the Americanization of the concept of like discovering what it is to be human.
Whatever. I laughed my ass off. I won that round.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm an absolute genius.
All right, Internet. You demanded it. Here it is. Two white guys' take on the Barbie movie.
I know, totally something everybody was asking for, and we were definitely the target demographic.
We're like, we are the people to give you our thoughts on the Barbie movie. Us too. Most important thought you'll get on the movie.
Absolutely. So I've seen it twice, once with my mom and sister, and then a second time with a group of friends.
Whatever. I laughed my ass off. It was a fun movie. I took my wife to wrestling out here. I went to AEW, and as a trade off for that, I had to go see something with the exact same amount of time. So I had to see Little Mermaid and then Barbie movie. But jokes on her. I enjoyed. I mean, I put up with Little Mermaid. It was fine. It was like awful or anything, but it was just. I could have not seen it and been fine. It's whatever. But Barbie, I actually enjoyed. So, haha, I won that round. But no, I thought it was a funny movie. Let's get into what you thought before I kind of go on my rant about the studio's ideas since it's been successful. Like, what were your thoughts on it?
I thought it was brilliant. I am a huge fan of a little known anime called Neon Genesis Evangelion, and I thought Barbie was like the Americanization of the concept of like discovering what it is to be human. I thought it was freaking hilarious. One of my favorite jokes is where it's like America Ferrera's character, her daughter, and Alan all like at the border.
Alan rules.
It was awesome.
Alan
at the border of Barbie Land, or at that point Kendom, and it's like all the Kens just building a stack of bricks
for the wall.
Alan something says, so long as they never figure out how to build that wall, we're never going to get out of here.
Like all of it was self-aware in the fact that I think they knew they were doing a Barbie movie, but the whole like questioning your existence was not what I thought I would have like ever expected in a Barbie film at any point in time. But I was like, whatever, dude, like I'm here for it. Like I've made it this far in, like might as well. And like, yeah, like all in all, it was a solid. Yeah, it was a solid, funny movie.
I also thought its theming was incredibly on point. Especially what hit me the hardest was the message of Ken and how it's like your relationships don't define who you are.
Right? Like there were all like little like just like messages about like working on yourself and like just enjoying like I enjoyed that side of it. Once again, it was like one of those things I didn't walk into thinking that's what I was going to get out of this in any way, shape, or form.
No, I don't think anybody was expecting to go watch a Barbie movie that delved into the deep psyche of humanity and understanding what it means to live.
Right? Like, there's even when with the first time she blurts out, like, you guys ever think about death? I was like, what? Like, and from that point on, I was like, this is not the route I thought this movie was taking.
I loved I'm Just Ken. A lot of the music was stellar, but
the songs were funny. Like everything they were doing was funny. I was looking at something online that said like phony male power ballads are the new like comedy break in movies, which I'm here for. The one thing though about that movie and about everything it represented and everything like the people were like resonating with it, I feel like the studios completely missed because since the success of that movie, they've been looking at like a Mattel universe and at no point through the message of that film from beginning to end do I think they need to make a sequel for any reason whatsoever. Like, just leave it alone. It was good.
I mean, the irony is the message was anti-corporate as all hell. Like, Will Ferrell's group of
I love that when I go around,
suits.
She's like CEO, CFO, COO, like, and it's all just.
We had a woman we had a woman CEO once in the 90s. Yeah. That counts.
Randall Park actually said in like an interview like the same thing, like studios missing the mark of like why this movie did well. And it's like female led, female directed, all this, that, and they're just like, we should make an Uno movie and we'll tie them in together. And it's like, what are you not getting? Like, take what people are actually getting from this. We don't need to see like Barbie and Monopoly Man team up. Maybe we do. Actually, now that I say that out loud,
If it's witty and subversive, we
like,
need to see it.
but I'm just like, let it be what it was. Enjoy it, and like, not everything has to be like six of something or like we don't need to get to Fast and the Furious. What'd you say?
The
Like
10.
24 with a mech at the
Oh yeah,
end? Like
24 with the mechs.
that's just like I think we need to know where to stop with this and enjoy it for what it was. Like, yes, no.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of the best stories ever told are just, it's done. We're not doing anymore. Because there's a point at which, in my opinion, yes, you can expand a universe and keep going. It's why comic books, in my opinion, are genius because they have found workarounds, as silly as some of them are, to keep a story going, so on and so forth. But there's a point at which, with other pieces of art like books, movies, plays, shows, you just have to end it because you can't keep going.
Like we don't I'm gonna say we didn't need Space Jam 2. Like it
No.
didn't need to happen for any reason. We don't need Good Burger 2. Like you just
No.
let things be what they are and stay that way. Barbie was great. Leave it alone. Please don't make an Uno movie.
As if Uno is like Yu-Gi-Oh levels of darkness and like
We
Thunderdome.
said this last week.
Yes,
I
we
want
did.
I want a dark Uno movie if we're gonna do Uno. Like
You're going to the Shadow Realm, buddy.
hard R.
Yes.
Like I just need a hard R Uno film.
Absolutely.